podcast, and that's 3 R's. We hard, so the mommies wanna ride on it like yeehaw. But don't horse around, I'm a wild boy. Uptown like the Cowboys. Chop cheese off the loud boy. Got him saying turn it down, boy. I'm in NYC with Brian and Frizz. Eyes low but steady eyeing a bitch. But wait, more than that, I'm eyeing the chips. Cause 50 said them hoes come with this shit. And that's a fact, like I tell no lies. Harlem World, Uptown, the revolution will be televised.
Yeah.
What up, blood?
What up, chillin'? What up, bro? How you? You chillin'?
What up, blood?
What's going on, kid? What up?
How's it going? Nigga Fridge.
Chelo, what's up?
Are we good? We here. Record episode 107.
107. 107.
107.
Del Yerrr podcast. the Yerrr podcast. What's going on? It's your boy Fridge. I'm here with my co-host, Chelo. Human number 35, you heard?
Yerrr. What up, blood? What up?
What's going on, kid? How are you, man? You good?
Yeah, everything's cool. Just awesome Thanksgiving. Awesome Friendsgiving. Everything's been good so far. Can't complain.
Yeah.
But we good. We still alive. That's all that matters. That we still alive.
I could complain.
Why?
Nah. Let me turn this up a little bit. All right. You good? I can hear you.
Appreciating what you're thankful for, Fridge?
Nah, man, of course. I'm thankful for a lot of things. Man. I'm here. I'm still here. We here. We live. I'm thankful for this last year and a half, 2 years. It's been real chaotic. So, I'm thankful for the people I have in my life. I'm thankful for my friends that stuck around. I'm thankful for, just everything, really. My job, my new job. Not my new job. I don't have that job yet, but my newer job that I have, in New Rochelle. So, I'm back to be. I'm glad to be bartending again. Bouncing again, back on my feet little by little, spending more time with the family and shit like that. Be connecting with some other family, so I'm good. But
what's up, man? Just to put it like this, my nigga. There's so many people out there who don't really have what you have. So be appreciative, man. Lot of motherfuckers.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I posted what I posted the other day, for Thanksgiving and all that, because this shit is real. This shit is real.
Yeah.
And, depression hits, and especially during the holidays, because this is like a rough time for people. So I told people, listen, anybody who listens to this podcast here, if you have my number, DM, hit me up, text me, call me. If you have my Instagram, DM me. If you have my Facebook, anything, get in contact with me if you want to talk. I'm more than willing to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? There's always room around my table for Christmas, Thanksgiving, whenever, especially around these times, because some people lost. Some people lost, and some more than others and shit like that. So it's really rough. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, come spend time with me and my moms. Let's chill. Let's link. Take it into Rochelle. There's always room. There's always room for one more. You feel me?
Yeah, and even to all the listeners, even if y'all, y'all don't necessarily, if you ever just want to talk or need a earpiece to listen to, need some advice, anything, we here, man. We here because we know what it is to lose. We know what it is to feel, in those moments, to feel alone. It's not easy. It should not be, be held with stigma. This shit is real. Mental health is real. So, yeah, if you're ever feeling alone, we're here, man. We're here.
Yeah, man. So you say your Thanksgiving was good?
Yeah, wavy. So my godmother pulled up this week. I knew she was coming.
Okay, cool.
And my godfather has stayed behind. And not that many people know, but my godparents, they're retired. Like, they're fucking good. And they're living in DR. They're chilling, living, the rest of their years, there in DR.
Is your godfather related to, are your godparents related to you at all?
Wait, what happened?
Are your godparents related to you at all?
Oh, yeah, my godmother is my mom's sister.
Oh, so your aunt. Yeah. So that's real Spanish.
Yeah, real Spanish.
That's why.
Like, now we're gonna get lo tío, the closest that we can get. Mm-hmm. But now, it was mad dope. I had my family there, and then from fucking out of nowhere, like John Cena, number 30 entrance, surprise, my fucking godfather pulls up. I'm like, oh shit, that's lit. So he spent Thanksgiving with us and my mom's birthday, which was yesterday, Monday.
Oh shit! Happy birthday, moms.
Yeah, thank you. You know, without her, I wouldn't be here doing this podcast with you.
It wouldn't be human error at 35.
There
would be no Chelo. There would be no Chelo without Mama Chelo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, Thanksgiving was wavy. I think the only downfall about it was that I was too tired because I worked the morning shift that day. And not only that I worked the morning shift, but the night prior I didn't really sleep well because I was, so full of energy and shit. So it was hard to go to sleep. Had the morning shift, did a nap afterwards, and then those 2 plates of food that I had, my nigga, forget it. It's a 1-2 punch to knock out. I told myself, I laid down on the bed. I told myself, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the same thing. Fucking, the night before Thanksgiving is one of the biggest holidays and stuff like that. So I was out there working. But spent time with my mom's, woke up, did saw the parade on TV, something I haven't done in years. So I did that, spent time with my mom, started drinking early, cracked the Chivas 12 bottle. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
And reminiscences of my grandfather, you know what I'm saying? Because he used to love Chivas. So, cracked the 12 bottle, drinking.
Yeah.
Saw a lot of posts on Instagram that I'm like, I wish they haven't posted that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of food.
What kind of post?
A lot of food. All right, I'm gonna just get into it. A lot of food posts that I'm like, you know what? That shit is nasty. a lot of ugly ass turkeys. Like, all right. I don't know if you know, but I'm a big fanatic of baked mac and cheese, right?
Yeah.
So like every year on my Facebook, we've been Facebook for, but every year on my Facebook, I'm just like, yo, who's making baked mac and cheese? Whose house am I going to? Like, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2 people I know that make it really well.
Yeah.
But apparently everybody wanted to make baked mac and cheese this year and posted on Instagram. Ooh, a lot of that shit looks disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit look bad. I'm like, yo. And then I'm not a dickhead, so I don't want to say nothing either. So don't tag me. That shit look good. That shit just don't look good. So I decided, you know what? For Christmas, I'm gonna just make my own shit.
Yeah.
Because when you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. So I'm tired of seeing all the nasty ass mac and cheese, like. The potato salad looks disgusting. It looks upsetting. Like they put apples in it. I was like, yo, fam, you don't put apples in your potato salad. That shit look horrible. Like raisins and shit. What the fuck? Like,
I think people lost the main ingredient to all the dishes everybody makes in Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
and that is love. Because when you do shit with love, that shit comes out wavy.
First of all,
when you do shit just to do it, nah.
Apples and potato salad is not fucking love, bro. It's not love. It's not love at all. What the fuck are you doing? You're a fucking psychopath.
She's like, yo, I hate this nigga fridge. I'm gonna fucking smoke shit. I'm gonna throw some raisins in there.
Damn, yo, if you put peas, my nigga, what the fuck is?
Yeah,
that shit is nasty, my nigga. What the fuck, like? And so you put it with turkey bacon. I'm gonna have to kill you. But nah, like that shit was just weird. But I got a chance to Zoom. I was Zooming with my cousin.
Yeah,
so I got a chance to Zoom with my cousin. I haven't seen him in mad long. You know what I'm saying? And I miss that nigga. Like, so we was talking about a lot of shit. Like, and it was cool. That's we got a chance to catch up and because he's out in Pawtucket. If he listens to this, yo, Lucita, what up, bro? So if I see, so I'm saying we was talking about his wife. He did a turkey with they Dominican. So no stuffing instead of the stuffing, the white stuffing that people don't like. They did it with mofongo.
Oh, okay.
With yuca and the chicharrón. So that shit was mad good. So my man was talking about fisting turkeys. It was wild. It was wild, my nigga. That shit was wild, bro. My man's had to fist the turkey, bro.
That's innovative. That's innovation right there, bro.
Yo, I think we got to do that. I think I'm gonna have to try that next year. I don't eat turkey, but I'll try it.
Favorite dish, like your favorite part of the dish this Thanksgiving?
Oh, the favorite? All right, when my mom's doing my favorite dish is the penne and the mac and cheese, bro.
No, I'm not saying in general. I'm saying this year.
Oh, this year? I was looking forward to the penne this year. I really wanted some penne this year, and my mom's makes good penne and shit like that. Yeah. So I was like, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? And then I fell asleep. Yeah. I was supposed to go to the Lower East Side. I was to chill with some friends. Sorry, guys. Yeah. But I didn't make it. I was tired. It was one of those years that I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old, but I was tired.
It's been getting like that because I've been knocking the fuck out lately, like not early. And then my mom even asked me, like, yo, what is good with you and your sleep? Like what are you doing out there? Like, I'm just tired, man. Like, I lay in this bed and it's over. My favorite dish this year, no disrespect, time out, because I had 2 Thanksgivings. I had a Thanksgiving and I had the Friendsgiving.
Oh, I didn't get invited to a Friendsgiving this year, but I'm having. I told you, friends. I got you next time. But I am doing something. I'm gonna you if you want to pull up. I got you. I'm gonna tell you off here. We are doing something in December, so I'm gonna hit you up for that.
Yeah,
probably
doing something with the same group of friends as well. So if anything, we talk and correlate.
Let me know. We do something in my crib.
I'm down. You know, I'm always down to get there. For Thanksgiving, shout out to my cousin Lee. He always makes the banging potato salad every year. Never fails. And she makes the one that's red. The
pink shit. The pink one with the beets, right?
Yeah, but she don't put the beets. She don't put no peas.
No beets. No
beans.
Beets. No
yeah.
BEETS.
Beet, not beans. I'm like, what beans? What the fuck?
Yeah. I like my potato salad pink.
Yeah, but it was dope though because ya no le pone mucho, so it's just like it's not overwhelming with beet.
No, it's just the color.
Potato salads be mad overwhelming with beet.
Yeah, like, it's just nasty.
I know you're supposed to use it, but you use it too much, man. Like sometimes they even leave the beet chunks and shit. No. And
so that jugo.
Huh?
Just the juice a little bit.
Yeah. So that was my favorite. For Friendsgiving, shout out to my homegirl Layla. She made some banging ass mashed potatoes, bro. Like banging. Like this woman put some fucking sour cream in that shit. She put some wavy shit there, and it was like, holy fuck. And no matter like of what time that you serve yourself, that shit was still like creamy and everything. Like it was still like good mashed potato. It wasn't like it didn't get hard or anything. Pause.
It didn't get hard. No, that's good. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with mashed potatoes, man. Mashed potatoes is a good. Well, I fuck with a lot of shit, but mashed potatoes is a good dish to definitely have. If you was to get rid of something on Thanksgiving, what would you get rid of? Or even the holiday, because now Thanksgiving's already over. We're in the Christmas thing. We get rid of one thing. What would you get rid of? Food or drink? Because I know exactly what I'm going with.
Oh wait! Food or drink for Thanksgiving? For Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, for the holiday, the Thanksgiving Christmas holiday.
Oh, so just in general.
Yeah, the holiday period.
I'm gonna go with turkey, and that's me just talking as an Hispanic.
Yeah.
As a Dominican, because not everybody knows how to make turkey. So some people make it mad dry, or it's not just it doesn't slap enough. So my kind of thing is like, okay, man, stick to what you know, kind of thing. Don't touch turkey if you don't really know how to cook turkey,
Turkey's trash.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen that video on Twitter that there was a turkey and the motherfucker had like one of those electric small knives that moves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever seen those. Yeah, and you see this shit chipping away like
it's like dust.
Dust,
it's like mad dusty.
Yeah, it looked like salt dust. I'm like, yo, what is this, bro? This is not turkey.
I saw that on the TV. I saw that on the top line, nigga. That's just crazy.
So I feel like turkey should be something off the menu. Okay, that's the trademark for Thanksgiving, but not everybody knows how to really make turkey, to be honest.
No. That should.
And then you even see it like on all the platters and the big family events. Nobody really touches turkey. Who the fuck is touching turkey? No, that damn well they're shooting for that pernil.
Huh?
No, they're always shooting for pernil.
Oh, the pernil is fire.
Yeah, just in general, when Hispanics celebrate Thanksgiving, that's the first thing they shoot for, the pernil. Where the pernil at? Nobody's really focused on the fucking turkey.
Yeah, no.
We did.
One thing we got. I mean, I go with your turkey as well, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna take it up a notch. It's just a little. To me, this is overrated. And don't get me wrong, I like it and all that, but it's overrated. But I feel like it's not really as good as people hype it up to be. Ready?
I'm waiting because I think you're about to break the internet right now.
Nah. Cocoqito.
Oh.
Cocoqito gotta go.
Coke free throw.
Yeah, that shit. That shit is it's over. I'm getting rid of that. It's overrated. It's
Really?
yeah, bro. It's nah, man. I'd rather drink eggnog. Honestly, I prefer eggnog with bourbon or something like that. But yeah, coquito. Because coquito is weird. Like it's all right, but it's like you can only have so many cups of that shit before you get bloated, and then fucking
That's true.
you not how saucy are you really getting off that? Now you're not really getting too drunk. You're getting tired and sleepy, and it's fucking now people are inventing shit like, oh, here's chocolate coquito with Nutella. Here's vegan coquito. It's like,
don't
what the
get me
fuck
wrong. There be slapping ass coquitos out there because everybody want. I don't know. I'm only speaking for myself.
No, yeah, I've had some good coquito, but it's still the same shit. It's like, here's vegan, here's chocolate, here's Henny coquito, like here's coquito with Bacardi, here's coquito with some other shit, like like his Grey Goose coquito. Like, my nigga, what? No, like it's if you're gonna make it the traditional way, you know. Or now there's like 70 different flavors that people come up with out of nowhere. And
like the weed game right now. Everybody want to be the plug. Everybody got this. Everybody got that. Bro, whatever happened to the OG sour diesel that used to get me high for like 8 hours?
Yeah,
man. I was like, no, this is Stardust something. Nah,
nigga, that's like a you ever heard of a Henny Mojito? Like the Henny Mojito?
I've had Henny
There's
Mojito.
no such how is that even a thing? Like how does that even taste good? Like, so mojito is with rum, so now you're gonna put Henny. Like, the only thing that you could do is the colada. Okay, it goes with rum. Then people we ratchet it up and now we make Henny coladas, and it goes well together. But no, everybody wants to put Henny in too much shit that doesn't belong.
Exactly. No, they just put the mint leaf and like, yeah, it's mojito.
The mint leaf the mint leaf and the Henny don't go together.
It don't match.
It does not match. Don't do it. But coquito's overrated, bro. Coquito's overrated.
I think you know what I think it is with the coquito. I think it's the amount we eat.
Huh?
You know what I mean? Okay, so like if you're drinking coquito and you're eating a lot in the same night, I don't think that's a good combination because you're already full from the food, and then all that dairy from the coquito is just like gonna fuck you up.
How much?
It's either you gotta stick to one or the other. You can't really combine.
How much coquito are we really drinking? All night. You know what I'm saying?
And on top of that, once they make a little batch or something in a small bottle that you can only give like a little bit to everybody, to the whole family, you're not really like getting mad amount.
Anybody who says they got, I'm drunk off this coquito got me smacked, you're a fucking liar. There's just no way. There's just no. How much that shit are you drinking, and how are you not shitting on yourself?
That ass. That's true.
Like, it's fine. I mean, like, it's just not
it's overrated.
It's not. Yeah, it's over. It's not. Yeah, it's every year, and everyone swears they make the best one, and it's just
everybody want to be the plug.
Yeah, everybody wants to sell shit. Like, then there's, like I said, then there's 70 different flavors, and it's like I don't know, bro. I can't. I can't. Nah, man. You know any coquito plugs?
Nah,
how many are your first coquito plugs? Like 7 of them, right?
That I know 7 of them?
Yeah.
I mean,
you know a lot of people.
I wouldn't say that I know them. I've had interactions with them, XYZ, but another guy I could call them off the rib, like, yo, they could make you that. Okay, unless like I see their story on the gram and they could go, no, okay, I'm selling, it's on the 3rd, and tato, I'll hit you up. But I can't think of the top of my head, like, oh no, me llama fulanito, because she or he got the best coquito vaina. Nah, not like that.
That's the new thing too. They'll hit you on Instagram, like, yo, promote this for me. I'm making coquito, like I'm selling this, I'm selling that. Or it's a certain time, yo, you got extra bottles.
I'm gonna get you free half a bottle.
I'm gonna get you half a bottle for free, Here's this try this chocolate shit I made. Try the peach shit. Like, my nigga, what? It's like, I don't know.
Are you serious? It's like when your boy tries, like, yo, hear this song, bro. Hear this song.
Hear this song. Yo, here's my mixtape. Yo, listen to this shit. Can I spin this verse?
Happened one of my boys. He was showing him a rap. If I need that to get his rap, and the nigga was that I said like, yo, this shit is trash. And nigga got tight and offended.
I'm surprised people still do that. Like, do people like, you know, all right, you know how back then people used to give you a CDs like a 181st and St. Nick and like by 181st and Broadway by the McDonald's and shit like that. It used to be like, yo, here's my CD, here's $3 and all that. Here's there, like here's, you know, or listen to my mixtape, listen to my SoundCloud. Here's my, you know, man, shit. Do people do that with podcasting now?
Well,
people do that with podcasting?
I mean, damn, I saw something from I forgot what interview I was watching, but it was something along those lines. It's like, I feel like podcasting has evolved into something that everybody wants to do or doesn't, you know, can't really do, but they feel like they're best at it.
Yeah.
You know, like for me, for example, this is still new to me. The podcasting world is still new to me.
Yeah,
I listen to a bunch of podcasts just so I can develop the skill of how to talk to the audience and shit. But yeah, I think more or less there's different shades of gray and where they align that it's more or less the same. Yeah,
podcasting is a new. It's not brand new, but it's a new wave where I feel like everyone is trying to get into, and not. I mean, hey, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'm one of those. You could tell me y'all got a podcast, listen to it. I'll listen to this shit. Only because before I started this shit, I was a fan of podcasting.
Okay.
You know, so I listened to a lot of different podcasts like wrestling, and that's how I got in. That's how I got into podcasting.
I think that's the thing with podcasting, that it's a beautiful thing too about podcasting. Yeah. The thing is that there's so many in where they talk about so many different things, and for example, just like you're saying, you mentioned wrestling podcasts. Those are one of the prime themes that I ever got into. That really, you know, okay, I could listen to two people talk for 45 minutes to an hour, or whatever the case may be. Especially when it's like, for example, we're talking about with the wrestling thing. Jericho freaking interviewed XYZ. Like, oh shit, I actually remember growing up watching this person. And I remember watching those moments. I would love to hear him speak how he felt about it as a person, or she felt about it as a person.
Yeah.
So I think that's the beautiful thing about podding, that there's so many fucking themes and so many stuff to talk about.
Yeah, and that's one thing that got me into between that and then I started listening to podcasts with movies, and then I was a group chat. So with movies and shit, and then I got into like more like modern podcasts like Joe Budden, The Brilliant Idiots, Jesus and Mero, you know, different shit like that. So I got into a lot of that, and then, you know, I said, fuck it, let's start. You know, let's start some shit up. I had different stories that I had different takes and different stories, and I wanted to get my opinion across on a certain level. And I feel like certain people were really good at it. You know, I've even told certain friends, like, yo, listen, I don't know why you haven't done this, but you need to start your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then but podcasting is hard. Podcasting is hard. It's not easy. I was responsible to edit about this shit a couple of times. I mean, editing always shoot back and forth, but you just got to be consistent. And, you know, and for a while we was, and then, you know, I slacked off a little bit and shit like that. But, you know, consistency is key and shit like that. And then always trying to find certain things to better the pod. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Whether we're doing like, whether we're doing like go to the studio or certain shit, but we on here. And also
the questionnaires
and podcasting is expensive.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is not like, you know, this is whatever, but even this, you know, you pay for the Zoom. I pay for the mic. I got the headphones. You know, if you had a mic, you pay for your mic. And it's like, even that costs bread. It's not like, it's not free. You know what I'm saying? Then there's the hosting site. Huh?
That correlates. When you say that podding, it's the equivalent to OnlyFans.
Why you say that?
So, for example, in order for people to continue listening to our product or listening to anybody's product for that matter, you always have to keep evolving, always have to keep changing. With OnlyFans, people think that it's just getting naked and sending pictures. No, if you really want to see an income in OnlyFans, you really got to really dedicate yourself to the work. You really got to put yourself to do different things than as opposed to, oh, here's me just rubbing my pussy, give me $5. You know what I mean? Sorry to use
you will get your people who will pay $5 for that. But yes,
But yes, you won't make $5 all the time.
No. Exactly. Having
That's
a
what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. That it more or less, it's equivalent to, you could actually compare the two.
So you're saying we should quit podcasting and start OnlyFans?
Start an OnlyFans? Some of my coworkers said like, yo, Xavier should start an OnlyFans, just thirst trapping. I'm like,
start an OnlyFans and it's just you eating pizza.
Ass naked.
But you start you put the caption right, and you put the block, so they had to pay like the $5 to $10 to see you, and you just put like, oh, it's so warm, and then you see it, and it's just you eating pizza, like, oh, wow, my mouth, and then it's like you eating like spaghetti or some shit like that. I don't know, like. But
OnlyFans is not just sex work, like it's other things as well. Like it's
it's
anything. I can do an OnlyFans of anything.
But thirst trapping would be hilarious though.
Shit naked.
But thirst trapping would be hilarious.
My man. La Mamazota champ on the OF.
Yo, you should start it, bro. You should start it, my nigga.
Don't tempt the nigga. 2022 is almost here.
2022, my nigga. Join the OnlyFans, you heard? Join the OnlyFans. That's nigga. Shit. $20 is $20, nigga. Yo. $20. Yo, you into Marvel, right? Or no?
To where?
Are you into Marvel?
Oh, hell yeah.
Marvel? Like the MCU and all that?
Yeah, MCU, all that shit. I'm into mad geeky shit. I mean, the first episode I was ever in the Yerrr podcast was called Power Rangers. I mean,
oh, that is true. That is true.
I'm into all that shit, nigga.
How do you feel about this Spider-Man movie coming out?
And I'm here trying to catch up to what I've missed, just to watch, just to be up to date with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because what was the one that came out before Shang-Chi? Black Widow.
Yeah.
When Black Widow came out, I didn't get to see it because I think that's when the theaters were opening back up and shit, and I wasn't really like all that crazy about going to the theater. And then the shit was ended up in Disney Plus for free after like a month or so I never really got spoiled. Black Widow, finally saw it. Same thing with Shang-Chi. I didn't go to the movie theaters because I wouldn't say it didn't call my attention, but I feel like post-pandemic, I didn't really was involved into catching up with the movies or going to the movie theaters as much as I used to when everything was before the pandemic. So when I finally caught Shang-Chi, I caught it last week, I think, because it was finally on Disney Plus. Amazing movie. I think one of the best Marvel movies out there. Watch that shit. Nobody has. I still need to watch Eternals, so don't spoil me on that.
No, I saw it. Go ahead.
And I started watching Hawkeye. That's on Disney Plus now.
I'm gonna wait. We're gonna get back into that, but I'm gonna start with what you said. Black Widow. I saw it. I saw it.
You're not really missing much. To be honest,
I saw it just to see it.
Much. It's basically her. Damn, what was it again? Okay, so
it was her between after Civil War, before Avengers Infinity War.
That she had to go low key.
She had to low key, but that was it. It was it. It wasn't nothing special. Shang-Chi, I'm not a lie. When I first saw it, saw the commercials and all that, I was like, I think I'm gonna skip it. But I was bored one day and I saw the movie, and the shit was good.
Yeah, you were entertained. It was pretty good, and it gets to the point.
It was a great movie. It was a really good movie. Hawkeye, I'm gonna wait for it to finish. Before I watch it because I really want to binge it. So
I watched the first 2 episodes this morning before work. Pretty good. It's going at a solid rate. I like it.
All right. Yeah. So I'll definitely get into that. But the Spider-Man films.
Yes, I am fucking excited. I don't know if you heard that the producer, they're also working right away on 3 more films for Spider-Man. So it's still like the first 3 and then the next 3. So they're trying to have 6 films with Tom Holland because if you remember that Tom Holland, he went out in public and said that if I'm still 30 playing Spider-Man, then I'm doing something wrong, type shit. So I'm with it for the MCU and Sony to get Tom Holland in there because I actually love Tom Holland. Everybody loves to nitpick which Spider-Man is their favorite Spider-Man. To me, I feel like every Spider-Man had their own positive, ¿cómo te digo? Like their own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it was cool because we saw Tobey Maguire, you know, being the high school kid, fresh off of high school into college, dealing with the adult life, which was pretty cool. Adult Spider-Man was awesome. With the Andrew Garfield one, they focused more of him on his high school years, but I don't feel like he was the best Peter Parker.
He was the best
Spider-Man, but I don't feel like he was the best Peter Parker.
Yeah, Tobey was the best Peter Parker.
Yes,
Andrew was the best Spider-Man.
Yes,
Tom Holland is the best of both.
But you feel like he's the best of both?
Tom Holland's the best one, hands down.
I think Tom Holland is doing a way better job. Let me backtrack. Tom Holland, I feel, is the Spider-Man that we thought we were going to see with the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Yes.
Because he was with the high school thing and shit, but he was trying too hard to be nerdy, but it was like, you're pretty cool for a nerd. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. He wasn't nerdy enough. So,
with Tom Holland, he's a chamaquito. He's like, wow, this is so cool. Like you could see those little Spider-Man quirks, and we're like,
that was funny. Wow, yeah. So cool.
yeah. Like you seen him in the movies in the other movies when Iron Man would do some cool shit. Like
they make him more like a millennial. That's what I like about Spider-Man.
Yeah,
they make him more like, oh, it's like when he said, oh, yo, you know that really old movie, and it was like Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars, and shit like that.
That's because they're Disney bought Marvel, so
yeah,
they're allowed to throw all that shit in there.
And that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like every actor that ever played Spider-Man since 2002, was it 2000? Yeah, because it was post 9/11 that the first one came out.
Yeah.
Since 2002, ¿cómo te digo? They all have a specific work in that, yes, I could like this guy for this, I could like this one for that, and I could like this one for that. Everybody has their own opinion, but that's just basically me.
I like where they're going with it. I like where they're going with this new MCU Spider-Man multiverse thing. I do like it. The one thing I want to know, the one thing like I don't understand. I mean, I get it because I get what they're doing now. But I'm starting to notice that in every Spider-Man movie, like MCU now, they're padding it. Like I don't know if they're scared to have Spider-Man stand alone. But they pad it.
So you're trying to say like he always has the companionship, like
he always has a companionship with somebody. Like there's always somebody helping him or padding. Like I get the first one because it's homecoming, whatever. I get it, but I mean the story is good. The stories are fine. I have no problem with the story. The first two of the story of those two, but I've noticed they padded it. Look at the first Spider-Man. First Spider-Man had Iron Man, and then they had the Cap. They had the little thing of Cap, but nobody knew that was the cameo. That was going to be a Cap cameo. All you heard was, "Oh, Captain America's going to be in the movie." And he was just, I mean, it just ended up being at the end as a cameo. But if you don't know that before you watch the movie, you're like, oh, Iron Man and Captain America are going to be in Spider-Man. That's fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? And then the second one, you got Nick Fury, Robin from How I Met Your Mother. Who the fuck else was in there?
Jake Gyllenhaal played Mysterio.
Jake Gyllenhaal, that was a good one, but that wasn't padded. I think between Nick Fury and then you had like a lot of Happy Hogan, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, so y'all find ways to pad these dudes. It's like, what happens to just Spider-Man just being Spider-Man by himself? And then now, go ahead, because I got something.
Because I think what you're okay. So if we think about it. Remember that Spider-Man was introduced in the MCU in Civil War.
Yes. That's fine.
Like we didn't have to go through him getting bit, him dealing with his uncle dying.
I'm not.
Which is good. I love that.
Yeah. I like the fact that they skipped right along.
Yeah, and I feel like it was needed for the type of character Spider-Man is in the MCU. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I don't think just having Tom Holland alone, like I'm pretty sure they could pull off a movie just like that. Like for example, like for the first one, yes, you had Tony playing the uncle, you know, the mentor more or less. And I felt like freaking that was his name, Michael Keaton and Tom Holland played very well. They meshed very well in the first Spider-Man. Like that was the best villain they could have put in the first one. Vulture, like we never see Vulture on the big screen, and it was a very dope rendition of the Vulture. And they both worked out very well. But I do understand where you're coming from with the whole, I need to look out for you type shit. I need to be taking care of you, because he thinks that this hero shit is just easy peasy, you know? But one thing that I am excited, what I am happy to see is that 10 years ago, if you would have told me, there's going to be a movie with Spider-Man, he's going to be fucking fighting Thanos, and he's going to be running around with mad Marvel characters. If you would have told me that,
I would have believed it. I would have believed it.
Totally crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that we're actually seeing things that we could read off a comic book. No matter how outlandish or how fantasy it is, we are seeing it in the big screen. Because a lot of people have their opinions like, superhero movies suck and shit. I mean, the superhero movies are only for a specific audience, which are the fans. Anybody outside of the fandom, go suck a dick. Because, come on, bro.
So what do you think? So, all right. So here's my other question I got for you. Okay. What do you, and I ain't gonna lie, I like what they're doing now. This multiverse thing is obviously more padding, but it looks like they're doing it the right way. Do you think the other two Spider-Mans are coming out in the movie?
Hell yeah, they're coming out.
Yeah, you think so?
Hell yeah, they're coming out. I mean, I don't know if you saw the Brazil version of the trailer.
I did.
Where Lizard's getting kicked, but they edited him out. Yeah, by nothing. And it's not the first time that movies have used special effects to hide secrets.
Oh, absolutely. And Marvel's
it's not the first time.
And Marvel's king of doing that. Marvel's king of showing you a scene that you'll see in the trailer that never happened in the movie.
And then we're saying that Michael Keaton was with Marvel shooting a couple scenes for something. We don't know. Maybe shooting something. Fuck around, he shows up in No Way Home.
I'm not gonna lie. What if I would like to see them in the movie? I feel like that'll be fucking awesome. How it hasn't got leaked is phenomenal on Marvel's part, and I would love the surprise when I see them on screen. Now, if they're not on screen and they don't, and let's just say that was something else, or that was just something to make you think they did that on purpose, because Marvel's not dumb. They might have done it to make you think that's to make you think them, and then there's no other Spider-Mans. I feel like that's gonna make a lot of people upset. And I was wondering, would that piss you off if you find out when you watch the movie that there's, because it's gonna piss me off. That I'm thinking one thing. That's why I don't want to get my hopes up that they're going to be in the movie.
I mean, I got my hopes up for the trailer alone.
No, the trailer's going to be a good movie, but I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up that they're going to show up, because if they don't show up, it's going to suck. I'm really going to be upset if they don't show up. So I don't think they are. I think Marvel's.
So what if they do show up, but they only show up for like the last 15, 20 minutes of the movie?
That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
That's fine for you? That's fine for you?
That's perfectly fine with me. I have no problem with that. Because you don't want to take away from Tom Holland Spider-Man.
And and not only that, in the trailer, they already mentioned it too, and where Doctor Strange is telling Holland, like, you're in their perspective universe, they all died fighting Spider-Man. So like, Tom Holland is aware that there's different versions of himself. Like his character is aware that so if these enemies that I've never have faced Spider-Man before, that means there's other Spider-Man out there. You know what I mean? So, and I think they did the thing with Venom as well, in where he was looking at the TV screen, and remember in the second movie, and where Mysterio tells him, like, Spider-Man is Peter Parker, XYZ. Venom sees this, and they're like, this guy, like, who is this guy?
That's another thing. Do you believe those rumors that Venom is gonna be is the sixth in Sinister Six, and he's gonna get introduced into the MCU at the end of the Spider-Man movie?
I think what will happen is that in the post-credit scene or some shit,
that's what I mean.
We'll get a taste of Venom, and you're like, oh shit, that will get us excited for part 4 or whatever. But Sony is open to working with Marvel.
Because now you said now they're making 3 more movies. Now they're making 3 more movies.
So like, how many more movies can you make to keep it interesting?
Yeah, and they'll probably do, and they're gonna introduce the Miles Morales character soon.
Wait, in live action or
live soon because he said I think Tom Holland wants to do 5 more years of Spider-Man, and then he wants to do that because he's already in that. Because technically Miles is already Miles is already in MCU because they brought up his name the first in Homecoming. Donald Glover. Donald was like, yo, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Miles,
he's supposed to be the Prowler.
I have a nephew. Yeah.
That's his uncle. Yeah, he's supposed to be the Prowler. You're right.
So let's see how that is. I'm intrigued to see what's gonna go on, man. You know, I'm very I like how the MCU has worked so far. Mm-hmm. With different movies, I didn't see none of this happening, but I like how they did it. I saw the Eternals. I was like, okay, this is different, but very interesting. Only because I never really read the Eternal comics, but I like the way they're going.
I don't know too much.
I enjoy the way they're going with it. I see what they're doing with Loki. And WandaVision and
so you've seen those, so you know.
Yeah, I've seen all those.
Okay, awesome.
Captain Falcon. I've seen all those. I just haven't seen the new one that came out because the only 2 episodes in. So I'm looking to see about that. Can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Thor.
I heard that was gonna be fire because
it's gonna be pretty dope.
It's gonna be the third Thor, right? The third Thor movie.
That's gonna be the 4th one.
The 4th one, yeah. Because the second one was the Dark World, and the third was Ragnarok. Yeah. So that's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be yeah. And it's the same director as Ragnarok as well.
Yeah. That's awesome. Taika Waititi.
Outside of the MCU, there is gonna be Spider-Man Into the Universe 2.
The cartoon
news. There's gonna be some news coming out soon, or a preview or something. So we gotta keep our eye on that because that animated one that they did with Miles, the first.
That was really good.
Amazing.
That was that's probably the best Spider-Man movie Sony's ever done.
Amazing story, amazing soundtrack, just everything beautiful. It was just amazing.
That was Sony's best Spider-Man. Period.
Yeah.
Which is dope. And they, and I enjoy how they did it. I think it was fire.
And not only that, like it's dope that it's getting the recognition that it finally deserves.
Yeah.
That it's not. I mean, you see the influence in these kids now. For Halloween, when you see a kid dressed as Spider-Man, you don't see him in the Peter Parker Spider-Man.
No, you see him in the Miles Morales. Especially people like us, like in the hood, like basically black people like us, like we in the hood. It gives us the Latino. I don't like how they keep moving Miles' nationality around. But in the original, I don't know if you noticed, but the original Miles Morales was Mexican. Then
I didn't know that.
Then there was a rendition when he was Dominican. He was Dominican, and then now he's Puerto Rican.
I know they kept him as half black, half Puerto Rican.
And then now I know he's half black and half Puerto Rican.
I'll look into that. I didn't know that.
Which is fine. I mean, which is fine. I'm just pick one. Yeah. Pick a Latino race, and let's. I'm gonna roll with all 3 of them. Fucking, he could be Peruvian, and I'm still down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just pick one.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm all the way in. I'm all the way.
Miles Morales is gonna be dope. Miles Morales is gonna be dope. It's gonna be a good one. You got any other topics before we wrap up?
No, I think we're good, man. How excited are you for December, man? We got 1 month to go this year. What are some of your plans? What are some things that you want to put online for 2022?
Good question. Just a good question. I think in December I definitely want to I want to finish out the year strong. So I want to keep doing this. I want to keep potting. I know we got a few more weeks until we take the annual holiday break, and then we come back for the new year. So I definitely want to put this pod further into the new year. Want to get more guests. Would definitely love to get back into the studio. I know I've been saying that a lot, but it's a process. So
I heard it was booked. It was overbooked like crazy.
It's crazy, and just just with the money, with the money wise and all that, it's like it's another expense that we just gotta do or whatever. Mm-hmm. But we'll figure it out. We'll do it. Whether it's that studio or another studio, unfortunately, it might have to be. We have to do something else. I'm looking into other studios that might be a little cheaper. You know what I'm saying? It's not dumb. I love that studio. I love WTF Studio.
I love it. I saw their post earlier about.
I always, since
they open.
I'm always gonna send. If I can send anybody, if you want to start a podcast, there, go to WTF Studios. It's just, they're gonna handle the shit right. Eden, Dave, Weezy, Alex, they're gonna take care of you, professional, 100%. Love them to death. It's just, for what we're doing now and for what me and you are doing right now, and we're still working. We're still working on some things and all that. I definitely want to make more video content for the new year. Different things. I want to launch different shit. I want to do a couple of things. I want to get a couple of collabs. I want to finally get a collab with Rambo Mania and the Banter Club. I think we're never gonna get the Zoom backgrounds. We're never gonna get the Zoom backgrounds, but that's fine. I just want to get 6. Yeah, here it is 6. I just want to get I want to get him on. I was talking to him earlier today, so he said he's always busy and doing something. So I'm gonna have to kidnap this.
It's crazy because I bumped into him like 2-3 times the past 3 weeks or so, 3-4 weeks, and it's just like it goes over my head to mention it to him. We're gonna have to kidnap
him. That's all. We're just gonna kidnap him.
Let's kidnap and force that nigga.
Kidnap him and force that nigga in the studio. Like, we're gonna get something going on. Also, I want to cook more, man. I want to cook. I'm tired of spending money on like outside food and shit like that.
You want to start cooking again?
Yeah, I want to start cooking.
Learn how to cook.
No, I mean I know how. I mean,
you know how to whip in the kitchen.
I'm not the great. I mean, I know I'm not the greatest cook, but I know what I'm doing. It's just I just be lazy. I just really be lazy. Like in the beginning of the pandemic, I was getting at it, and whatever I can't cook, I'm good with instructions. I could read, like I know how to read shit and then do it, and then I'm pretty sure I'll be fine with it. It's just me applying myself to do it. But I definitely want to do that. Definitely want to get back, and I would definitely want to get back to cooking and stop being lazy. And ordering food, because that's just expensive, man. What the fuck? DoorDash and
Uber getting expensive on my end too.
Jesus Christ! But you niggas don't want to cook though. I feel you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like
yeah.
Sometimes you feel like you're above it, like fuck cooking Chinese, or something, But that should be DoorDash and Uber Eats got me, son. So I want to get into something like that. New Year's definitely want to travel more. I want to travel. I want to go back to Florida. I don't know what it is, but I want to see my friends in Florida. I want to go out there a little bit. Mm-hmm. What else I want to do? Think about moving.
Oh, where?
Probably Westchester, maybe Westchester County, like maybe New Rochelle.
Oh, you from Westchester?
Listen, I've been now that I've been working there, now that I've been out there a lot more. I'm really thinking about getting an apartment out there. It's different,
I feel you. I completely understand.
But I like it. I like New Rochelle. New Rochelle is dope out there. I got to tell you about this. There's a couple of spots we got to go to that I know you would like. I know you would be like, oh, this shit's good.
Yeah.
Food and drinks. Like, a couple of spots I know you would enjoy. And it's not far. It's like 3 stops from the Metro North from Fordham, 4 stops from 125th. Shit's super easy.
I don't know. That sounds wavy.
What's up with you? What you trying to do for the new year?
Well, a couple things.
Keep fucking these hoes?
No. Nah, fuck that.
You gonna stop curving these bitches? You gonna stop curving them? Nah. Yo, why you curving these girls, yo?
Like my nigga Joey D says, we slinging dick and giving out breath mints out here.
Yo, my bad. I'm late to the Joey Diaz train.
You don't know about my nigga?
I'm late. I started watching him the last 2 weeks, no lie.
Yeah.
Because I found him on Joe Rogan and I like his rants about like food, different food and shit like that. And bro,
that motherfucker's
he's
crazy, you heard?
Hilarious.
That nigga's hilarious, bro. And you see lately putting the put in the morning joints.
Oh, the morning joints. Yeah, those are funny.
It's Tuesday, you motherfuckers.
I gotta start listening to his pod and all that because I heard him.
Yeah, he does a lot of pods. He's good. He's high on pod.
He's just hilarious. Like the dude, he's genuinely funny and like he says a lot of shit that I'm like, oh yeah.
He was in the, nigga, he was in the first Spider-Man. No, in the second Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire. Remember the train scene?
Oh, that was him?
Dr. Octopus in the train, like, oh, if you want to get through him, you got to get through us. That was him.
That was him?
Yeah, that was him.
Okay.
That's crazy that we're talking about two things and they ended up correlating in the same episode.
Hell yeah, that's crazy. Nah, he's good, man. He's good. But my bad. What you wanted? You said you wanted to stop. You said you wanted to stop curving hoes.
Curve these hoes.
No, you said you want to stop. You want to stop curving them?
Yeah, I mean,
because they in my inbox talking about why Chelo curving me. I'm joking. You're losing
it.
I'm losing it. I'm like, listen. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
I know. One of the personal things that I do want to get done is, get my mental health in check. Something that
absolutely.
I deal with depression. I deal with, a lot of anxiety. There's sometimes where I feel alone. There's just times in where I feel like I'm not gonna say suicidal, but it's like there's times it's like, yo, what is I want to know the real purpose of my life. But I don't think that's something that you learn. That's just something you learn along the way of things. And that's what I want to gain traction with. I want to start gaining traction with, I want to say to seek purpose or to find purpose, but more or less, get clarity in my head. For once, you know what I mean? Where I don't have to second think a lot of things. And I know that's not easy. It's a long mission to complete. But that's one of the things I really want to, start doing and really taking my mental health way more serious than what I am doing now. Another thing, hopefully I could gain back my loving for photography. I reincarnated one of my old accounts with Sunsets with Chelo. And it's something that I truly enjoy personally as a person. It's not even like me going to seek out pictures. I find peace in sunsets. I find peace in seeing the sky purple. But it's just beauty to me. And I think everybody, agrees with me when they say that it's a beautiful sunset. Let me sit down and enjoy it. But I've gone back to taking pictures from my phone. So hopefully I'm investing. I'm saving up for a camera. So sooner rather than later, I will be having a camera again and taking shots again. As far as work goes, I wouldn't necessarily say I hate my job, but I want to start making moves to looking for something else in my life.
You save lives, though.
Yeah, but come on, nigga, river bank 4 feet of water, dealing with fucking angry white people. Fuck that, man. And my
you don't feel good saving lives?
Huh? No, I feel good saving lives. I like
drowning.
teaching, bro.
I'm drowning. Stand up.
Stand up, little nigga.
Stand up, motherfucker.
Yeah, so photography, my mental health, making things better at work. Hopefully moving out by next year. And yeah, man, just try to be more aligned with myself, one with myself. Because I'm verging into that age and where not all of it, not all of this shit matters. I wouldn't say not all of this shit, but your priorities are very aligned to 1 or 3, 5 things. It's not that you're not balancing so many things at once, or you're not trying to impress other people, or do things of that nature. I want to be more homebody. I'm tired of all the craziness going on. I want to relax more. I want to book more trips. Another thing that I really fell off with, but majority with COVID. Book more trips and say hopefully I could travel more.
Yeah, definitely go to Cali.
Yeah, and also start taking potting more serious. Doing more things that involve making content. Just making content basically. Yeah, I enjoy making content, but I feel like I need to get over that leap of faith in where I wouldn't say fear holds me back, but more like I don't give a fuck with that person thing. I don't give a fuck with that. Not saying that I have that mentality now, but to more or less make that mentality and that behavior turn fucking Super Saiyan where nobody can fucking stop me. And I don't give a fuck what kind of content I put out there. And stop relying on these fucking, I want to rely, as crazy as it sounds, rely more on strangers. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, for example, when you seek help or seeking for people to support you, we usually go to our followers on Instagram or followers on social media. But if I'm pretty sure if you go to 34th Street and or fucking Central Park or whatever, and you bump into a couple of strangers and then you have conversations with them, or you actually, interview them for the podcast, they'll probably be more interested than what our followers on the gram are. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Not knocking our followers, because my followers suck. If you fuck with us, we love you. If you fuck with us, we love you.
100%. We do love you. If you don't fuck
with us, find us out.
I love you too.
Yeah. If you don't fuck with us, just give us a chance. You never know. But I think that's one thing that I've been told, that like, yo, you can't really rely on these motherfuckers that you think that you know.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But I do appreciate, like, I joke around a lot, but I appreciate anyone who's listened to the podcast. Anyone who
I appreciate all
anyone who gave it a shot. Yeah. Anyone who says Yerrr, like joking around like this year. And even my boss be like, oh, the Yerrr podcast. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So, I appreciate everyone who's ever listened, everyone who's ever been on the show, everyone who's, who wants to come on the show. We're try to get you on.
Yeah.
But I'm a little more, I can't put everybody on, but I'm gonna try to get people on. But nah.
Speaking of putting somebody on, we're not getting paid for this, but my boy Santana, AEW superstar, his brand Born Nasty. Pay attention to the drops. Amazing hoodies, amazing clothes. We're trying to work something out, so hopefully we can start the new year fresh. But yeah,
where can we get that? Where can we get that at?
Huh?
Where can we get that at? Where can we get that hoodie at?
You gotta look up Born Nasty on the gram.
All right.
And he has all his stuff there, and they also have a Twitter, Born Nasty NYC. If I'm not mistaken, you can't miss it. I think it's Nasty with a S. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta look at it. Yeah, regular Born Nasty NYC. It's his brand. He gets all the proceeds. It's not AEW merch or anything.
It's his merch.
But yeah, we're trying to work on something. See, hopefully we get him in soon.
I would love that. I would love
support from my boy to my boy.
Shout out to him. Definitely. That'll be fire. We also too shout out to Juan Bargo, and definitely him. I would love to work with him sometime in 2022, whether I'm in the background of one of his skits, or I'm the big goon number one that doesn't say anything.
That's another thing I want to
or we figure it out. Like I want to
get back to creating content.
Oh, and I definitely want to have him back on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude, like he's inspiring, and he's been doing it a while, so he knows it. He's gonna tell us the truth. He's not gonna lie to us. So I definitely, that's definitely real. I definitely want to get a hoodie though, Born Nasty.
Nah.
I'm gonna see if he makes. I'm gonna see if he makes. I'm gonna see if he makes big. I'm gonna see if he makes big people sizes. I'm gonna see if he makes big people sizes.
I'm pretty sure he does.
You got anything else before you wrap up?
I think that's all we have for today, to be honest. Yeah.
Sweet. Bueno, mi gente. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for listening to your podcast. Follow our iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud. We out here. Follow us on Instagram at Dafridge71, at HumanError35, at Yerrr 3R Podcast, YERR Podcast. Follow us there. That's it. For the one time. Can
I get a year?
For the one time, can I get a year real quick? Yeah.